everyone, my name is Sbahle and today I am joined by Thabo and Lydia. On our podcast today, we will discuss about More Passion by Ken Temba. So the story is about forbidden love, following a young couple from Sophia Town, Lydia, Mabula, Mabula who is Zutsu, and Linga who is Xhosa. So we look at how forbidden love, angry mobs, chaos, and apartheid in Sophia Town fueled their attention.
Yo guys, forbidden loves, angry mobs, this really sounds like my last family gathering. But seriously, Temba uses romance to show how apartheid laws and ethnic divisions tore communities apart.
And guys, we promise this won't be a boring lecture, won't be a boring discussion. Think it as three friends gossiping about literature. Expect this gossip is about race, gender, power instead. Yeah.
Great. So Sophia Town was a buzzing jazz, politics, writers, lovers. But it was also under siege. About these forced removals means people lived in constant fear. It means people have to always look at their bags of what's going to happen next. So, yeah,
And to add to that, Temba captures that tension, and he shows that the city is not just a backdrop, but it's like a jealous character. It decides who belongs and who doesn't, and who gets chased out. And remember that Temba was a writer of the Drum magazine during that time. Yes. He was like a spy who reports what is happening
around the city.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like the lovers aren't just fighting for each other. Yeah, like they trying to show the community that teaching the other person of another tribe can also happen, and they can also do it. But then the community, I think they don't understand that they are fighting against the geography of apartheid as well. Imagine trying to date while the government literally withdraws your neighborhood.
Imagine.
Like,
what happens to your lover if now they are moved to a different place? Dating apps today complain about bad Wi-Fi. Back then, the problem was bulldozers and mobs.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right.
So let's talk power. The mob acts like the self-appointed police. They enforce unwritten laws, deciding who's loyal and who's a traitor, which is ideally really unfair for me, because already the apartheid system is oppressing black people. It's already enforcing laws that oppress them. And then now comes the mob deciding who's loyal, deciding that Mapula is not being disloyal for dating a Xhosa guy, which is really unfair, guys, because love is love.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Who are they? The mob.
Who are they?
They don't
at the end of the day, who are they?
Government. They don't you will find that even all of them, they don't even work. They're unemployment. No, but then still they're doing it's wrong.
It's very wrong.
I hear what you guys are saying, but let us be real. This is manipulated by the artists by restricting housing and movement, and the fuels competition. Violence is random and it was systematic.
It was a manipulation game, if you can see.
They planned this ahead. They saw, if they try to oppress us themselves, they're not going to be able to get inside the communities and do that.
Sometimes, when they oppress us themselves, us as black, we can sometimes come with the mind that we should be one, we should come together and fight against them.
No.
But you see,
like the housing, the segregation of houses and communities, it was a really good idea for them, because they knew if they separate Xhosa here, Susi here, Zulu here, Venda here, or whatever, or even here, they knew one culture or tribe was going to want to dominate and want to be superior than the other.
Exactly.
That's because what tension and clashes between the cultures and
Yes.
It's a very systematic approach.
The lovers. I feel like also the lovers represent fluid identities, but then mob incites to mob insights on rigid categories. They still wanna categorize themselves from other people, and that clash drives that tragedy. So it's Temba showing us, or showing how identity politics can be weaponized. Yes, now it's politically. It's no longer the way how it was back then, and like people loving each other.
And when you think about that, it's very ironic because the mob thinks that they are protecting their culture.
Yes.
That the city people, they think they are protecting their culture. But they are actually doing the apartheid dirty work. They are actually contributing to the tension in communities. Like it's a divide and conquer.
Yeah,
you understand?
exactly.
And to add to that clash that was the tragedy, no one thought that the clash between the Zulus and the Xhosas will lead to someone's death.
Someone's death, it actually led to a tragedy.
Yeah.
So,
no one thought about it.
Yeah. And instead of fighting the system, they were actually supposed to fight, they were fighting each other actually, instead of fighting the system that is oppressing them.
Also, I think like space is crucial. Sophia Town was mixed. I mean, like there were different tribes, different groups of people staying there. So, but apartheid wanted it segregated. It wanted them like to be separate, to be to be categorized. This who and the mob's anger reflects anxiety about belonging. Who gets to claim the seat? They wanna be like, who is who? I am the
big guy.
Yeah, I'm bigger than this, or I know more than you, or I know more than who.
Yes.
See, I feel like that also contributes in.
And Temba also uses vivid imagery. Remember, he uses streets, houses, even taverns, to see that they become battlegrounds. The lover's romance is literally chased through the city. That it's social that love can't escape geography. If the love grew from here, it is stuck here. At the end of the day, they had to continue as they were, you know.
Yeah, but how? I mean, like, if ever the mob or the community accepted Linga, I don't feel like there was gonna be any.
There wasn't gonna be any problem
about that.
But the city people, the mob, because they used to, they didn't want that to happen. They made sure that it doesn't happen. Yeah, which is really sad.
Yeah, it's totally sad.
And guys, that was a brilliance of Temba. He showed how space enforces social control. The city itself becomes hostile. Imagine falling in love and the streets turns against you.
Oh, imagine. Guys, love is love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If I love you,
yes, exactly.
No one will change it.
No one's going to change this, no matter how much you try to put pressure on me. It's really sad because it ended with the tragedy of the death of Linga, of Mapule's auntie. It's really sad. It shows that love conquers. Because she proved her love for Linga by marrying his auntie.
But I don't think Linga would have done that.
Yeah,
he wouldn't. No.
He loved her.
But he wouldn't kill his uncle for her.
Yes.
He'd never.
He would even kill his man or his father.
Never.
You never know.
The man is like, never know. I doubt.
Why? You'll never know.
I don't think this would have happened. But it's really sad that he, at the end, he had to kill his uncle to prove his love for him. Just because the community couldn't understand or accept the relationship.
She knew
it had to end with death.
Yes, she knew that they won't stop. I mean, they won't stop the
but do you think
the thing of pitching Ling?
Do you think? But the story doesn't show us how it ends. Do you think after killing his uncle, they conquer everything? Love conquers everything. Like all the segregation that happens in society.
No.
Do they end up being able to marry each other from different tribes?
I feel like
no, they don't.
Instead, it's not attention, more attention between the Hutus and the Xhosas.
Yeah, exactly. But then, talk about bad vibes. Yeah, forget haunted houses. This was a haunted neighborhood. They were hunting each other.
They were hunting each other down to prove who's the best.
Who's the best?
Beyond the story, more passion critiques how apartheid fractured black unity. Instead of solidarity, communities were divided along ethnic lines.
Yes, I feel like they were supposed to be one thing.
Supposed to unite, man.
To unite and come together.
But I mean, I can't understand because back then they did not think like we do them now.
Oh, exactly.
One was trying to protect their culture,
culture.
but not realizing because they're actually
They are destroying.
destroying. Yeah.
And guys, this is a warning. Love across boundaries could have been a bridge, but instead it became a spark for violence. And Temba asked us to imagine a different future.
Yeah.
Like what the next generation will know from old generations.
Yeah, it's actually happened very according because now you can marry each other. I can marry. I can try if I want to marry.
That
you.
is
As
why-
long as we love each
That
other.
is why there are 11 or 12 official languages.
Official languages.
Exactly, yes. I mean, one thing, why would you do such? I mean, one way love unites rather than divides. Honestly, if Romeo and Juliet had lived in Sophia town, I feel like the mob had been chased.
Literally.
Yes, I mean, the mob were going
Yeah.
to. Let's say if it was Juliet and Romeo, I mean, Juliet was Mapula and
Yeah, I
Mapula was-
remember, yeah. So, I mean, other ways to say that
Totally.
Romeo's act would have been,
Yes.
I mean, Juliet's act would have
yes,
been
so-
killed.
But that shows love is love.
Love is
and-
love.
and
No one will stop it.
People need to
and stop
understand
you from
that,
loving someone,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then it was back then, guys. People were trying to protect themselves. They did not think like we do things
That
now.
we do now, yes.
And the situations they lived under, they oppressed them. They made them to think inside the box instead of outside the box. You know.
They were not thinking about what will happen in the future. yeah.
After.
They only said, I'm sure they saw it as a case when they found out that Mapula was dating a Xhosa guy.
Yeah, I feel like maybe until when they do their rituals and so on, maybe if ever once you do the thing that we do, I mean
Yeah.
the things that you're not supposed to do,
Yeah.
as he mentioned before that she betrayed them.
I'm sure he actually when he found us like, hey land but who? I'm sure it was a huge thing, man.
Yes.
They made it a big deal. But if only they gave them a chance to explain
yes,
or to
to
showcase
show.
their love, maybe it would have put an end to
Maybe they were
To the
going to
king.
marry each other because very.
and
also
that's of history.
Linga wanted to marry Mapula.
But he couldn't.
Yes, but he couldn't just because of
But
Yes,
we are not sure if he had
he was
good
going
intentions
to.
about Mapuli.
Yeah, but not sure him.
Linga loved Mapula, I'm telling you. I can feel it.
Now it's two against one.
I can feel it.
We are going to chase you. We are the mob here. To wrap up, so map passion is Oh, okay. So to wrap up, map passion isn't just about a love story. It's a lens on race, gender, power, and space in apartheid South Africa. It's critiques on how people back then had to figure out themselves according to the apartheid system. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And I hope that we are aware that it reminds us that forbidden love prevents forbidden freedoms. Desire collides with politics, showing the cost of challenging the mob. And I hope that everyone learned that how apartheid oppressed the black people
Yeah.
and how patriarchy
Yeah.
was used and women were less valued during that time.
Yes, exactly. But then it leaves us with a question. I mean, like, what happens when love challenges the mob? Yeah.
What would have
What am
happened
I
then
love?
if Lina and Mapula tried to
We
challenge
were
them?
against them. But then I think the
They would have
problem is
killed them
that
though.
the problem is that Linga was alone the time when they came and they attacked him.
Yeah.
But then if they would, she wouldn't do anything even though she was there.
But if they found them together, maybe they would have done something, you know.
Maybe Mapula's family would have abandoned.
Okay.
Oh.
Alfios.
Hey, Wamsiba Alfonso.
But if they forced to be together, I think their families
I also feel like if Mapula just said with a family before, like, and tell them about her.
That was an option. That was an option.
I mean, like, if she tried,
Oh,
or
yeah.
maybe if she tried to just let them know or introduce her partner from another tribe, and
You know what would
Her
they
family
do
was
then?
not going to approve
They were actually going to
Because
stop that. They were actually going to kill Linga
Link.
and say now, okay, who's your lover now?
You
Who's your
never
lover
know.
now?
What if maybe his uncle Alpheus was gonna maybe think of something?
Never.
You
Never.
never know.
It's really sad that Timba's answer to this question is tragic. Ending up
And also
with
what
the
you
death
know
of
is that black people or people back then, they loved man. You see. So Linga was going to use money, then bribe them and tell them yes.
No.
I get.
And you see that Ken Temba didn't show that part. He only showed the
Exactly.
part.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Okay, and then
This wasn't really an
Temba's, but
option.
as we can see, Temba's answer here is tragic. I mean,
Yeah,
but it's
it's
also a cultural thing how communities respond to differences. Yes,
If
exactly.
they had the same skin color, but what was happening?
Black,
It's really heartbreaking to witness such.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
unfortunately, that calls an end to our podcast. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys like, subscribe, and share.
And thank you for
Don't forget to
watching.
comment.
And we hope that you learned something from our broadcast.
Just comment and tell us that you want part 2. We'll bring it.
We'll bring it.
Stop.